This has been ignored for too long. Thanks for looking in. I'm exposing it. It's the budget. Now, it's been on my site for a long time, but not enough people are taking it seriously. Folks, this is the rescuer. This, on one page, is how Connecticut meets all its obligations and whittles down its debt without touching CBAC. How's this possible? It's by going back to something that we've had for a long time and then lost it. It is privatizing nice things, keeping the state doing necessary things. What's necessary in their current $21 billion budget? Probably $9 billion of it, maybe 10. Okay? Necessary, and I'm including education, which is necessary based on the Constitution and the way it's been funded. But even that could be considered nice and funded better. Everything that's funded by individuals is better funded than going through state machinations, going through political process, using patronage instead of reason to fund things. State funding screws up almost everything it does. We know this when week after week we have reports of malfeasance. And by the way, there should be for every report and change. Does that happen? Not with state bureaucracies. Would it happen if you and your close agents who really care about that homeless shelter doing well, or about that clean up the Long Island Sound effort really spending its money wisely? Of course it will, because it's your money and you can withdraw it if things are no longer being done properly. State funded programs can only creakily turn. They can't reform well, and therefore they reward bad performance. I want our charities to be good. In fact, with this kind of funding, we're going to attract a lot of national money. Talk about growing the economy. Everyone talks about businesses. I do too. But why not grow charitable businesses? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation would love to have Connecticut with a smorgasbord of good things that it runs really well for the benefits of its needy residents. We can do that here. We did that 100 years ago. Nobody starved. We did that, and people had much higher wealth to be able to fund needy groups. So this budget, yes, it allows a 43% tax cut in year one. We go further in year two, we go further in year three until we're out. Now, I could take it a little slower, and out of prudence, let's go 30, 34, 36%. Still, 3 and out. We are done in 3 years. And in the process, our necessary spending doesn't get touched, maybe gets increased. Our debt gets erased. That $2.6 billion annually we have to fund, that goes away. And the nice services that have been funded by the state are now better funded according to our choice. That's the way charity should have always worked. The state usurped a lot of charitable functions about 90 years ago. It added on more and more. And why not add on when bureaucrats are in control, and then they can get more power and they can get more money in the pot when they see it as a state function. Stop seeing this as a state function. Welfare should be done privately. The recipients get better served that way. Ask residents or their families of Southbury, okay, where it costs a colossal amount, $300,000 per bed, and their care is not even that great. Under private auspices, for less money perhaps, but maybe we can fund it even better, better care, better activities, it will be a better life for the people there. That's a micro example of how private welfare in control of you. And if you don't have the time to really assess all the possibilities, the smorgasbord that we offer, you can have agents. An agency dedicated to, I want to improve the environment. I'm going to entrust this agency, private, and there will be other environmental oriented agencies that have slightly different mixes. Transportation, you want to fund that privately, you can do that as well. Rehabilitating people, whether they're criminals or they're people who had sudden needs. We help them as well. Agents do that now. We let them flourish. Please look at the budget. It's so much better this way. I'm Mark Stewart.